Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and welcome to your match preview. Ipswich versus Chelsea. Ipswich. I can't even get that word out of my mouth. Ipswich. Sounds like sandwich. Maybe I'm getting hungry. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the match preview is upon us. I am still hurting. Off the back of that loss against Fulham. It's just left such a sour taste. We just need to get back into winning ways. That's the bottom line, man. Honestly, Nottingham Forest are second. We cannot have that. We seriously cannot have that. That's a bit of a slap in the face. Forget about. I mean, it's a slap in the face for us. Forget about Arsenal. Arsenal should be ashamed that Nottingham Forest is ahead. But that's that's by the by. We need to be winning this game against Ipswich. It's not going to be easy. No games in the Premier League is easy, but we need to ensure that we are ahead of Nottingham Forest, who've been very, very good. Our biggest problem is defending, but this team, Ipswich, I watched their match against Arsenal. Look, yes, it was a difficult game for Arsenal. Not in the sense that Arsenal conceded chances or anything like that. Arsenal found it very difficult to break them down. They do defend quite well. This will be once again maybe a problem for us, but not with the kind of setup that I have ready. I'll show you guys my team very soon. I don't want Enzo Maresca to go into this game only to worry about his structure, his shape. Look, this is an opposition we need to get at them immediately. We've got enough firepower to beat them, and defensively we can keep them quiet. Yes, they have some threats in the likes of Liam Delap. Liam Delap is a particular player that all Chelsea fans are focused on. Enzo Maresca seems to like him a lot. There could be a potential that one day he's a Chelsea player. Who knows down the track? Omari Hutchinson might have something to prove as well against us, his former team. And there might be a few pieces that Ipswich have that could potentially be a bit of a threat for us. But overall, we should have the quality to see them off. So I don't want to sit at the end of the match thinking, oh, we should have tried this, we should have tried that. We should be doing everything possible to win this game and not worry about, but it just breaks the balance of the team, or it breaks the structure of the team. No, I want Enzo Maresca to at times, don't worry about the balance and structure. It doesn't always have to be, 3 with build up and 2 in midfield. Sometimes go with 1 in midfield. This is a kind of match we should have enough firepower to really box that opposition in. Ipswich, we should be able to box them into their half and just suffocate them. Just have wave after wave after wave attacks and not get complacent after 1-0. Go for the second, the third, the fourth. Honestly, I'm going for 3-0 victory. I'm going to give you guys an early prediction here from my side. My score prediction will be 3-0. I'm going to show you guys my team. We've got teams sneaking up on us. As I said, Nottingham Forest is already ahead. Manchester City only 4 points behind. Yes, we've got the game in hand, but they're only 4 points behind, and they've been having an abysmal season. And you just know somewhere around the corner, Man City might just find their mojo again. Newcastle are on hot form. They're not too far behind either. We've all of a sudden, with the 2 drop points against Everton and Fulham, now we find ourselves in a sticky situation. Ipswich are, fighting in the relegation zone. They will put up a good fight, but as I said, we should be taking care of business here. We really should. All right, without further ado, let's get into my lineup, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a lot more conversation. I'm going with this formation, 4-1-4-1, where I'm going to make Caicedo the right back. So we'll do our lineup on and off the ball and all of that jazz. Sanchez, obviously, he's the Premier League goalkeeper. And you know what? In recent times, he's actually been okay. I do want to see Jurgensen start. Maybe this is a game Jurgensen could potentially start because Sanchez literally played a few days ago against Fulham. But I think Sanchez is going to be the goalkeeper for this game. I'm going with Moses Caicedo off the ball as the right back, and on the ball, he'll shift into midfield. Midfield, I'm going with Enzo Fernandez. As I said, I fully expect us to control this game and camp in their half. I don't expect them to have too much threat coming our way. Yes, as I said, Liam Delap is a big threat, but we should have enough quality to take care of Liam Delap. Tosin as one of the CBs, Levi Colwell as the other one, and Mark Cucurella wrapping up the back line. Look, I'm not convinced with any of our defenders. To be honest, I'm not even convinced with Colwell anymore. He's disappointed me too many times, and I know he's young and he's still learning, but I do need someone to become a boss in the CB position. I'm not convinced with Tosin. I'm not convinced with Colwell anymore, and I was definitely not convinced with Fofana because he also had errors here and there, and definitely Buddy Ashil and Desasi, I don't even rate them. Cucurella is probably the only one that I truly rate. And Malo Gusto, yeah, you can hold bench for this one. Your abysmal performance against Fulham, you're holding bench. Something is wrong with Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto last season had a stellar season. This season, I don't know, man. I mean, simple things are seeming to be too complicated for Malo Gusto, especially in defense, where he should be making sure he's got things covered. I'm going with Jadon Sancho on the right side because I think this is a game where Ipswich will defend deep, predominantly through the entire match. And I want someone like Sancho who's capable of opening that defense up. I'm going with an extra attacker. Enzo Fernandez can chime in as well if Caicedo is quite comfortable to look after in midfield on the ball. But essentially, I do want Enzo to be a little bit deeper in this game because we are going with Caicedo on the ball in midfield, and off the ball he'll become a right back. So Enzo Fernandez, I don't want him to go too far ahead because then the midfield is going to look a little bit too open. But then again, you could have someone like Cucurella come into midfield as well, along with Caicedo, and then Colwell and Tosin should try and be able to hold the width. As I said, I don't expect Ipswich to be extremely threatening against us. I'm going with JOAO FELIX. I know he's not in favor with Enzo Maresca, but Enzo Maresca, please. This is a game I don't want to come out of this game thinking, what if? What if we tried this? What if it? No, let's throw the kitchen sink from the get-go. We need 3 points, and let's get a lot of goals as well. Let's not dilly-dally around and make this game too interesting unnecessarily. Cole Palmer on the right side. And I'm actually going to go with Noni Madueke, I know, Pedro Neto is definitely a player that probably should be starting on the right side. And I like him a lot as well. But Pedro Neto played against Fulham. It wasn't his best game. Noni Madueke has been dropped from that Fulham game because of disciplinary issues or training issues or whatnot. Generally, Noni Madueke does tend to come up with a strong performance after he's been dropped because he wants to show that that's not who he is. He wants to correct himself, and I want to go with Noni Madueke. And I think the fact that we don't really have overlapping fullbacks in this game. Noni Madueke, who likes to be direct and who likes to hug the touchline. I'm going to go with Noni Madueke. Who knows? Maybe Noni Madueke could have a very, very good game in this match. Nicholas Jackson up front wraps up my team, ladies and gentlemen. This is my off the ball team, and then on the ball, Caicedo comes into midfield. Jackson up front, Sancho, Felix, Palmer, Madueke, Enzo Fernandez, Cucurella, Colwell, Tosin, Caicedo, Sanchez. I'm going all out. I've already given you guys my score prediction. I'm going with 3-0. I'm going with 3-0. And this is not like some sort of a disrespect to Ipswich. I just feel like we have enough firepower to beat Ipswich, and we must beat Ipswich. We cannot have 3 games where we drop points. This is a must-win. Get back into winning ways and get back into the top. Right after Liverpool, let's be that second team, finishing off this particular year and starting the year with being in that second position until Arsenal plays Brentford, which could be a very tricky game for Arsenal. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. For me, must victory, and a comprehensive victory is also needed. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. I shall see each and every one of you guys, God willing, inshallah. I shall see you guys for the watch along. Until then, everyone, take care. See ya. Goodbye.